Hello my loves, it has been a hot min. The last time I would have seen you, I would have been saying, see you in Paris, and as you can see, I am in fact not in Paris. I am in my bedroom, and look, a lot has happened within that time. I got really unwell a couple of days before we were going to Paris. I think it was either the day before, and we're just going to leave it there. We don't need to relive it. We don't need to go into any details of that. I did in fact end up missing out on the Paris trip, which, am I ever going to mentally recover? Who knows? And that wasn't the end of it. I then have been struck down with the worst sinuses for like the last week or so, and yeah, it's not been a fun time. I've been in the trenches, to be quite honest with you, but we're here now. I don't know if, to me, I still sound very nasally. I don't know if I will to you sounds quite nasally still, but I'm very nasally still. Even in itself sounds pretty grim. I'm still not feeling quite 100%, but at this point, what is there left else to do? It's just a part of my life now. I feel like I've forgotten about the time that I was able to breathe like a normal person. That is very melodramatic, but it's true. I'm quite a dramatic person. I miss just being able to breathe and not sounding like I'm holding my nose or talking underwater 24/7. Anyway, that being said, I picked up this little clip now because I feel like I need something to fiddle with when I'm speaking. Otherwise, my hands are just, I mean, they're still going to be in the air anyway, really, aren't they? But that being said, I do actually have an evening to myself today, which is a very rare occurrence. This is also really annoying me. Just noticed that my arms went back. I am hypermobile, if anyone needed to know. And if this grosses anyone out, I'm sorry. I have an evening to myself. My mum has Betsy for the night, and I've just caught up on some filming that I needed to do. Billy is working. He won't be home until about 7ish. So I thought we could just spend the evening together. I'm not really doing anything. I did go to Home Bargains earlier. I picked up literally just a few cleaning products. I've got 2 new Sephloras in the scent Mediterranean Orange and Fresh Linen. I love a Fresh Linen or is it Mountain Air? I say Fresh Linen and Mountain Air are definitely my 2 favourite Sephora scents, but I've just finished a Mountain Air, so I feel like I needed to move on to a Fresh Linen, and this was giving me like spring summer vibes. I haven't used it before. I did smell it in the shop and it did smell quite nice, so picked up them 2. I also picked up some, you know, just like the Speed Mop Flash Wipes. Haven't smelt this smell either. It's Midsummer Memories. I'm quite funny with smells. I don't like anything like fruity or berry or anything that's like too perfumey. You know, is it something Midnight Orchid or something from Sephora? It smells lovely, but I couldn't have it myself because that is just too strong for me. That would just honestly send me over the edge, probably make me be sick. It's like too overpowering or too perfumey, gives me headaches, sends me over the edge. So while I love that Midnight Bloom, while I love Midnight Bloom, it smells so nice. It smells literally like perfume. Would not be able to have that in my house because it would send me over the edge. I also picked up some Dove soap. If you don't know about Dove soap, then you need to know, because Dove soap is the best soap on earth. Just love a good old bar of soap. Nothing makes you feel cleaner than a bar of soap. It does make you feel a bit dry afterwards. You do then have to go in with like a shower gel, like moisturising shower gel or moisturiser, but you just cannot be. I can even smell it through the box. I wish you could smell it through the screen. You just can't beat a good old fashioned bar of Dove soap. And that's quite literally all I bought from Home Bargains. So I'm going to do a little house reset. We're going to have a nice steak for dinner. I have bought myself a little bottle of wine. I feel like I was having a glass of wine in the last video, so maybe some of you are going to be coming at me with some questions. I'm not going to drink the whole bottle. I'm just going to have a few glasses, because let me tell you, if there's one thing I'm going to do tonight, it is sleep the shit out of this bed. The bed is getting slept hard. We're going to be doing magnesium, we're going to be doing pillow spray, we're going to be doing rain machine, and we're going to have a great night's sleep. By hook or by crook, I will be having a good night's sleep tonight, okay? Currently just catching up on Gemma Louise Miles's most recent vlog. She is, if you don't know her, she is my favourite all-time favourite YouTuber. I must have been watching her videos literally since she started YouTube, and she's definitely one of my favourite content creators. I just love how aesthetic all of her videos are. I mean, if I could ever create an aesthetically pleasing video like she does, then life made. Seriously, life made. I'm just going to have a little kitchen reset, put things back together again. I bought myself a little bunch of roses from Tesco. £2.50 with a club card. I mean, love. How cute are they? So I'm just going to pop them in some water. I've loaded the dishwasher. I'm just going to clean the sink down, wipe the sides down, have, yeah, a full little reset. I've got some washing that I've just put on a spin that I need to hang out. The sun is shining. I need to do some editing. I finished all my filming. So I'm going to do this and then hopefully I can sit outside on the balcony. I still feel like I'm talking underwater, so I do apologise for the sound of my voice. It probably isn't actually as bad as I think it is, but anyway, I'm going to carry on with the reset and then hopefully get to sit outside for a little bit before the sun goes down. Just wanted to quickly show you, I don't know if anyone will even care, and I know the light is quite dark losing the light, but picked these plates up from IKEA the other day, and sorry, how cute. Everybody's on this like Nancy Meyers vibe. I mean, I've been on it forever. My kitchen just doesn't fit the criteria, but we're hoping to maybe get the ball rolling into moving house, hopefully this year, next year. So is it too insane to say that we have maybe bought these as a manifestation for us moving? Because we were both just so obsessed when we saw them, but also not quite sure why I am talking to you in the dark when I've just bought this bloody blinding light. So let me just put that on so I can actually show you how beautiful, that is bright, how beautiful my new plates are. Again, not going to open them. So you just have to, I don't know if you can even see through the pattern, but here they are on there. Pretty little blue plates. So yeah, the manifestation starts here. You heard it here first. Currently got a bit of, I'm not quite sure what is going on in this corner. I bought a basil plant from Aldi like weeks ago, and I've been trying my hardest to keep him alive, but he's just weathering, guys. I mean, I have been like pulling off him and using him, but he's, yeah, I don't know how much longer he's gonna last. I did plant my own seeds for some parsley and coriander, and my coriander was doing great until literally about 2 days ago, and she seems to have wilted. I haven't been overwatering. Maybe I haven't been watering enough. Also got this strawberry plant from garden centre, but to be completely honest and transparent with you, I've got no freaking idea what I'm doing. This is the first time I've ever tried to grow anything, to be honest. I remember when I was little, my nan had, I don't actually know what it was, some sort of something in our garden that we used to be able to pull off and eat. I don't know if it was mint or if maybe we just told ourselves that it was something we could pull off and eat, but I'm sure she had maybe like chives or something like that in her garden. And I just want like a little herb, maybe not garden because we've only got a balcony, but something herby on the garden that I can just come and pick fresh from and use in cooking, because I absolutely love to cook. And yeah, I just think it's fun for me and Betsy to have something to try and keep alive. I mean, if I can keep a human alive, why can I not keep my little basil alive? But I digress. that's what we're trying to do. And yeah, I'll keep you posted on whether we can really, if anyone even cares, if we can keep Basil going another few weeks, bless his little soul. Hello my love, so it's quite a lot later in the evening now. It's about 8:30 and I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting ready to put myself in to bed. The thrilling life of a mum without a toddler for the evening. What else would I possibly do but give myself an early night? Is this light bright enough? Is that any better? I feel like every time I film, I always look like I've got really dark circles under my eyes. And while I do have dark circles under my eyes, I feel like they're a lot darker on camera. But I don't know if that's the light or if they are just darker than I think they are. But anyway, I did my skincare earlier on. I did actually have a really nice afternoon bath today when nobody was here, and just even let some of the water out and like filled it back up. That's how long I was in there for, because it was getting cold. I did most of my skincare then, so I'm just gonna pop these two Medicube products on now. This one is the collagen jelly cream. I don't like this on its own, I won't lie. I don't think I could wear this as just a moisturiser because it's so like jelly in texture, if that makes sense. But I love putting that on and then putting this on top and sleeping in this. These two together are one of my favourite combinations. So I just will put a bit of this on. As you can see, it's coming to the end of its pot, which is sad days, but it's very, very jelly consistency. So I've just popped that on and rub it into my face. You don't need loads, but when you then sleep with the collagen mask on the top, when I wake up in the morning, I might even come back on to show you. It's just, oh, it's unreal. It's so nice. I wish I could just walk around with my face being this shiny at all times. I'm not gonna lie, I love being shiny. Also, I put a bit of a lip stain on earlier today. I feel like it just made my lips look a bit purple. I don't know if it's because I'm a bit on the pale side, but it just made me feel, yeah, that my lips are a bit purple and they've got a bit. I use a different colour. I normally use pink, I think it's called, and they didn't have that when I bought it, so I bought one, the shade Whimsical in, it's not the Sachu one, it's the other one. Can't remember what it's called. You're probably telling me what it's called, but I can't remember what it's called. But anyway, it's got a bit purpley. So I've just put that cream on, and normally would leave that to dry down a little bit. And I've been putting this on with my fingers rather than a brush, and I was using a brush or like a silicone like spatula before, and I have actually been preferring putting it on with my fingers. I think because I can spread it out a bit better and do more of a thinner layer. Sometimes if it's a bit too thick, it reminds me of, remember like when you would be, I don't know, maybe we were the only people that did this at school, so maybe we're strange, but you know when you was at school and you'd put like PVA glue on the back of your hand and then you'd wait for it to go dry and then like peel it off. It reminds me of that, but like having it on your face. And sometimes I feel like if you don't spread it even enough with the little spatula, it like drips down and it just makes me feel a bit claustrophobic. So applying it with my fingers, I feel spreads it a little bit more evenly and a little bit more thinner, so that it does dry down a little bit quicker. So yeah, I'm just gonna spread that over my whole face. I would actually walk around looking like this. Am I a lunatic? Probably. Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Don't even think it. I don't even want to think. I don't even want you to think your response for that, because probably already know the answer. Okay, that's done. I'm just gonna let that dry down. I'm gonna go into the bedroom. Can I carry you through like this? Whoa, let's try not to drop you. Oh, yeah, no, I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so I've just got into bed, and I don't know if you'd have seen on my TikTok, but I need to show you my little bedside alarm clock. Literally changed my life. I know this sounds absolutely ridiculous, but this alarm clock has changed my life. I absolutely love the little light. Please just let me show you. How cute. I got this from Amazon, and it's a sunrise alarm clock, and it comes on like this in the morning. I go to bed listening to the storm. Please listen. Please tell me you can hear that. There is nothing better than settling down in bed with that rain sound on. You can probably just hear Billy flush in the toilet, so thank you for Billy for interrupting my rain sound. But there is nothing better, as far as I'm concerned, than getting into bed and listening to the rain sound. I'm just going to get in bed and read my Kindle. Please look at the state of this Kindle cover. It's actually my mum's Kindle, and this cover is so unbelievably old, but I just can't bring myself to buy a new one. Look at the strap. I've had to tie it in a knot, but I just love that it's so old. Just absolutely love it. I'm currently reading, what am I currently reading? I don't actually know which one I'm on. I'm reading the Throne of Glass series. I'm on Heir of Fire. I don't actually know what book I'll get to when I need to do the tandem read. I have to look at that, because I don't know how I'm going to do it on the Kindle. Am I going to have to come out of each book for each chapter? Is it each chapter that you have to switch, or is it like a few chapters? I don't know. I need to do my research for that. But yes, I'm currently on Heir of Fire, so I'm just going to sit back. I think Billy's about to jump in the bath. I'm just going to read this, probably not for very long, because it's already quarter to tonight, and like I said, I'm going to make sure I get a good night's sleep tonight. So yeah, I'm going to turn the vlog off now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in another video. I thought you got rid of me, but I am in fact back with now a wonky camera. I just wanted to really quickly show you my dessert that I've been making and that I'm absolutely obsessed with. It's a little bit like, you know, the viral Japanese one where people were getting the yogurt and the Biscoff and they were like stacking it all in. A little bit, well, it is basically that, just with some melted Biscoff on top. And instead of like using a whole pot of yogurt, I've just been putting it in a little jar like this and using 3 Biscoff biscuits and crumbling them up. I'm popping them in and then just melting a little bit of crunchy Biscoff on top. I'm pouring it on. I don't know the exact calories because I didn't work this one out. I do normally weigh it all out, but I just wanted to show this to you before I signed off, because I just went to go and get it out, and I thought, how could I not? I mean, look, it's so good. It's so good. I don't even need to do the taste test because it's banging. I highly recommend you to make it. It's just 0% fat Greek yogurt, 2 or 3 Biscoff biscuits crumbled, not like crumbled to a fine crumble, but like just broken up, mixed in with the yogurt, and then like a teaspoon of Biscoff melted on top. And honestly, you can thank me later. If you make this, I beg you come back and put in the comments how unreal it is, because it's so good. But anyway, I am signing off now. I have just made my little signing off now. I'm going to continue to ramble. I've made my little magnesium drink. I've seen this all over the internet at the minute, literally all over, but everyone's making it with the cherry tart juice and sparkling water. I have neither, and I haven't seen any cherry tart juice in the shop. I know they said it in Holland and Barrett, which we do have in my local town, but I haven't been there. So I have just been mixing my magnesium capsules, like emptying them, which I know you can do, in like a squash before I go to bed. I do think it'd be better with a Ribena, because an orange squash is a bit not very bedtimey. However, it's made such a difference to my sleep that I don't really care what it's mixed in with, to be honest. It's working. I don't think I can have it on its own, but something to take the edge off. But I might try and get some cherry tart juice tomorrow before Betsy comes home, and then I can make the actual viral Sleepy Girl cocktail along with my viral Nothing Girl dessert. Okay, I'm going to read my book. Love you. Night.